Welcome back to Satisfactory. I'm so glad you're here. I'm still messing around with blueprints a little bit here and figured now would be a good time to fire up and make a video. Basically, I'm still trying to make these modular frames. I'm looking up at the completion of phase 4 and I'm almost to the point where I could probably just wait it out, but that would be like 4 or 5 days probably of just letting the computer run. And we have some blueprints to test, so let's see what this is like. So what I basically have here is 2 exit points for ingots currently just being stored. I kind of want to have 2 towers that receive the ingots kind of facing each other. One that makes the rods and one that makes the plates. And then we'll just figure out the rest from there. We need... Well, let me show you the blueprint that I've been working on. It's not anything terribly exciting. Kind of reflects my personality in that I just want to... You know, my playstyle to this point has been very utilitarian. Right? So, if I want to make... $40 iron plate makers. Sorry, I'm in the midst of an autosave. There we go. I need 40 of these. So this is basically it. It's a nice little 1-story It's a 1-story building here. And then I think if I push this to the edge like this. Oof, I need to get some power in some places here so I can do some stuff. But let's go maybe not to the edge, but close to it. All right. Yeah. We weren't kidding about getting some power out here. Let's get that going. One thing to consider when you're building your blueprints is if you want to have blueprints that you can use early game, then watch your materials. It doesn't capture belts. It captures whatever level belt you put in there, right? If I really wanted to, I could probably put some lights in here to make this a little better. Right? Pop some lights in the blueprint, but we're not going to do that. So this should take iron on this side on 2 rows and output iron plates. Let's double check these recipes while we're at it. Yeah, the blueprints also capture all of the recipes. The point is blueprint system is actually makes some things very fast, like building in bulk, but it's also going to increase your complexities, right? Because if you look at it, if I go to the blueprint and I go to the iron plate 2-story, well, here we go. I'm missing cable. And I'm scheduling myself to build 41 of these, so I need 5 more levels. No, I need 4 more levels. Which means I need a few hundred of that. I need 300 plates. So I'm okay everywhere except for the plate, ironically, and cable. I should have some cable in here. Uh-oh. I don't think that's enough plate. Yeah, this is my designers working on a little something for assemblers, which are so huge that really only 3 will fit. Just checking to see. There's a little plate in there too, so let's grab that. All right. Yeah. Can't copy a blueprint once it's in reality. All those pieces are separate items. Just checking the directional fit here. I'm in build mode blueprint, so the whole thing is snapping. I wanted 5 levels of this for 40 constructors. Oh, we're running out of vertical power support. I probably should have put a little connector in the design. All right. It's pretty straightforward. I do think if Coffee Stain was looking for a way to encourage people to build more vertically, I think a 4x4 blueprint system is definitely something that will encourage that. Just nothing to say you can't. Just, I could have just built this straight, but this is also very convenient. So now we're only dealing with one input type. I'm thinking something like this and this. That's the problem when you go into a game like this. I should have put this right on here. If I maintain that, yeah, we're not going to do that. We'll figure out the connections later. What we'll do right now is just put a splitter in for each side. And then on this side, we'll connect it straight. And then on this side, I think we should lift it up. And then as part of that, put in a splitter. And if we can conveyor belt this in. then I would say probably repeat, right? Let's see if we can lift it up this way. Huh. Let's see. So it's 4 to start. Each click is 2 more. Let's see if that's right. 4, 1 click up. Come on. 6, 1 more click up. Still 6. Oh well, so much for that theory. Connect you in. Just go up to the next level. Yeah, so I think it'll be interesting, right? Like, I could see a challenge for cheapest useful blueprint, and I could see a challenge for the most expensive blueprint. I mean, speedrunning exists, so who knows what people are going to do. I think I went too high on that one. And then one more lift up. And actually, we're literally done at this point, so we can direct connect. And of course, we will have to connect everything. Back to it to gather the outputs. But for right now, it's looking pretty good. And then we'll just put in, I think, a double wall outlet for each level. It's probably fine. Ugh, I don't want to switch back and forth on that, though. Let's see. What? I have to admit, 15 minutes plus whatever you want to consider for your build time on the blueprint. Pretty good for 40 items. What's all this? And we'll go back up and connect each level. A little worried that those are still showing gray. I am not connected to power somehow. Oh, here we go. There we go. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. It's a 4x4. The only way to really center it would be to drop in 2 singles. Then corner it off. I mean, if I want a wall, I should probably go to the wall section, right? Uh-oh. What in the heck? I got way off track somehow. What in the world happened here? I have no idea. I think I'm snapping to the wrong grid somehow. Huh. I guess I should have hit control. That is so weird. I'm gonna have to play with that in the next building. See, part of the fun of this is that I get to make all the mistakes, and then you can take credit for it in your builds and look amazing. I want a 1-meter foundation, please. Oh, wow. It is way off. Oh, boy. Back to the Z fighting. I'm gonna just try to cover it with a big old pillar. If I can figure out how to get it to start to build here. So now it's snapping to... Oh boy. Well, that makes it a tad better. It's still a little wacky. Yeah, it's like off by half somehow. What was I doing? Oh yeah, so I was going to cover this up a little bit. What do you think? Cover up the lift? And then glass the rest? Oh, this is going to stick out through the glass. Total complete immersion breaking! That wants to be cool. It's not as cool. Somehow the blueprint I didn't snap it to the... I guess I didn't snap it to anything. I don't even know if that's a problem or an issue or a possibility or a thing I can do, but somehow I really made a good mess of this. Probably should have checked to make sure it was working before I closed it in, but hey, we've come this far. Do I want to turn this into 4 outputs? Oh, goodness. I'm only going to have 2 inputs. I'm going to have a building on this side that makes... One side's going to make a rod, one side's going to make plates. This is the plate side. Some nice local storage. Seemed like that took an extra long time to build. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and go big on this. I'm keeping with the splitters because it's not exactly half and half. One side of this build requires 1100 and the other side requires 900. Not a huge differential, but let's be on the safe side, shall we? Wow, I really put that splitter in that particular way. There we go. Now, the plan is, of course, that I built all that stuff correctly. Well, stuff's moving. Totally immersion breaking on the... I mean, I could take these out. My immersion! Alright, let's see here. Let's just go all the way up to the top, shall we? Let's see, is this cool, or is it just kind of junky? Yeah, I think it's junky. We'll keep that closed off. We'll do the same thing on this side. So glad the middle mouse button selection is back. Oh. I might not have to do this on this side, but I think I'm going to. Oop, a little too far. Somewhere in this inventory, I know I have an iron ingot. But I'll have to worry about it later. There we go. Good old control click. Alright, so now we're making all the plates that we could make. And now on this side, we gotta pick them all up. Uh-oh. Wow. That's brutal. I don't think I connected the belts on this side. No, wait. I did. That one's working. Oh, but that doesn't mean I did it for all of them. Yep. That blueprint needs an adjustment. Those 4 on the other side, I didn't connect them. Or should I say 3? 3 out of the 4 didn't get connected. Okay. Now, how are we going to get all this downstairs? And that's another good question. Where is it going to go? I think... I mean, lifts are obviously the answer. But how? Let's see. If we do 1 merger... Well, that's a good question. Why don't you have any... Why aren't you doing any work? Did you not get belts too? Good grief. Did I only connect 2 machines? Yeah, so here's one thing to keep in mind with your belts, with your blueprints. They're hard to test. If you really wanted it, you'd have to create your blueprint, print it out once, and then test it with, you know, actual materials. And then be ready to delete it pretty much either way. Right? You're not going to put it where you want it and then test it, probably. I guess you could. And then if it's not right, you obviously need to delete it, so... A little bit of a mess. What I'm thinking is something like a merger... Oh man, this is terrible. Each level I go up and grab both things and then pull it down into this. Then I merge them all into a single line. the iron plates come out at exactly 780. So I can do this on one line. So we're going to pull a merger. It's going to come out like this. Okay. I think we'll go something like this. All right. No, hold on. Let's put a wall here. Say like that. Then merge it in. That's too close. Let's give ourselves a little room. Okay, then we're done. Oh, nope. Wrong direction. Something like that. And then we'll just, do the old lifty mergy. Come on. It's pausing because everything is super full, but it will work itself out. I mean, I would guess we're probably stuffing this thing pretty quickly. Yeah. Whichever one of these is actually producing. Yeah, see, this side is totally clear. This side's pretty clear. They'll catch up. They'll just lift and merge. And then one more. Wow, it is really not happy with me. We'll have to see if we can do a little better on our next building. We somehow found all of the wrong stuff. Oh, we almost collided with the train tracks there. I don't want this, but every now and again I think it'd be kind of cool to have a little bit of furniture. Not that Fix-It is really interested in us having our lounging time, but I could definitely see having a nice little balcony area right here. Uh-oh. Get rid of that. Glass frame is what I wanted. Oh, but I got that thing there. All right. Let's just put down a basic foundation. Call it a day. Oh boy. That is a truly imperfect building. But at the end of the day, it is making roughly 780 iron plate per minute, as evidenced by the fact that we are filling that up at no time flat. And we are in the midst of dumping our iron ingots out. We've got this secondary sort of on-site storage, which I think kind of looks cool. And the building is not perfect, and I have a odd selected item in there. But, you know, if I had the materials on me, I'd probably put a big sign on it. Oh man. But it fits so nicely right there. Do I have the materials for that? Copper sheets. The crystal oscillators may be the only thing I don't have. I should just check them all at once. Oh, 36 crystal oscillators right there. What was the other stuff? Copper sheets. How do I not have copper sheets? I always have copper sheets on me to build pipes. Let me go over to the old nuclear power plant and grab some copper sheets over there. I'll be right back once I have the copper sheets. Alright, we're back. Should have everything I need at this point. There we go. I don't know. Where does this go? Right here? And then we'll just put in here... Select... And that's basically... 780... Iron plate... per minute. Oh man. Gotta find my caps lock there. There we go. Is that the best layout for that? Let's see. Yeah, I suppose it is. Yeah, I think I like that better. Then we'll just copy that. It's not exactly Blade Runner, but could be cool. Driving by. Oh, I didn't copy the building and not the settings. There we go. All right, so we're going to take what we learned from building this and make some improvements next time. Like this Z fighting, it's because I'm not exactly perfectly on the grid, so the blueprint is on a slightly different grid than the world buildable items. If you catch my drift. Oh, come on. Where are we at? And so that's why we're having issues. But it also looks like our storage is perfectly full. Good grief. So over here, we'll build an even taller version of this to make iron rods. And that's going to output 900 some odd on 900 some odd input. So we're going to have to do double belts in and double belts out. But that, most definitely, is a problem to solve in the next video. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.